personality thing, but tell me about it.
Nothing special, a team guy, so I just tried to go out there and just play and feel my best.
I asked you after the game when the trophy was being presented, what that moment felt like. You wouldn't have a time to take it all in. And what does this feel like? Now with Ohio State being a Rose Bowl champion and now competing for a national championship.
It's really a one-of-a-kind experience, and I think that's something that you have to experience on your own, especially for a first time. I would say I didn't expect it to be so much going on, but it was a super fun moment to do my teammates for sure.
How surprising to get that lead against that team. They're an undefeated team, number one, and you jumped on it from the get-go.
I don't think to any of us it was surprising. I feel like last game we kind of more so beat ourselves and didn't execute to the max amount that we could have, but I think everybody did their job today, so we came out with a win.
How about your next game? What are your thoughts? You know much about that too.
Tonight we're just enjoying our win, and tomorrow we'll go focus on this game.
Quinshon, you get off to that big lead, 34-0. How much in your mind coming into the second half where you're like, all right, the run game kind of needs to close this out and chew up some clock and win this for us?
I think that was more so our coach's situation and Coach Kelly and those guys put an emphasis on okay, we know we're kind of in the lead, we want to kind of chew up the clock a little bit, put the ball on the ground and let us run.
And to see Jeremiah just completely go off, especially in that first quarter, first half, what was that like just to witness as
Man, when the guy's hot, you can't stop him. So it's just man. And the crazy thing is, everybody on our offense had that capability to go out there and just perform and execute to the most amount of plays.
You think this was the Ohio State team that we knew always existed, but that loss a few weeks ago, it wasn't really you, and now you really saw how good a team you really are.
Right. I think a lot of people make expectations and say different things about us, but regardless, we know who we are as a team. Wins, losses, those things bring us closer together. And at the end of the day, what matters is everybody going out there and just trying to do their job.
Any thoughts about your quarterback? 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. He had a really nice game, no picks.
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely. Will Howard, man, is a tremendous player, also a great person as well. So just to see him do that, I don't really take it it's anything abnormal because he does it all the time in practice. He perfects everything. So just to see him do it on Saturdays.
What was it like? You guys, again, come out with a huge start. What are you thinking as that first half is unfolding?
Just the mindset that we had, to come out rolling. We want to start fast. We don't want to dwell or try to wait till later on in the quarter to try to get fast rolling and stuff. So I think just the mentality that we had.
How much did the offense feed off the defense in that first half?
A lot. I think our defense helps us get going, especially beginning of the game. Just because, we balance off each other, both sides of the ball. We all play as one as a team. So our defense definitely keeps us motivated for sure.
How nice is it to have a guy like JJ on your side?
Man, I think it's nice to have a lot of players on the offense on my side, especially O-line. Man, so many different playmakers all around the ball.
Quinshon, a big storyline of the game was your offensive line versus their defensive line. Obviously, very respected defensive line over there, yet they opened up a lot of holes for you and kept Will clean. What do you think of the job they did today?
They did a tremendous job, especially at keeping Will clean. With pass protection, it was great. He had a lot of time and space to get the ball out just in time, so it was great.
This playoff is not a sprint anymore. It's a game of attrition. It's a marathon. How beneficial has it been for you guys to be able to jump ahead in these first 2 rounds, to maybe get a little bit of rest in the second half? I know you're not resting, but more guys are not having to go as hard near the end of the game, and that's helping you guys. Whereas Texas, they just went to overtime this weekend.
Yeah, I think it works in our favor, especially when you're this late in the season. Guys are kind of more so beat up in bodies and different things like that. So it more so just, like I said, just works in our favor. You have to play things smart. A lot of walkthroughs, a lot of mental reps especially, but I think a lot of our young guys are able to step up if anything were the case.
So you think about going down to Texas to play Texas in the next one, the semifinal?
That should be fun.
That's it?
That's it. That's all I got to say.
Did you play Texas last year at all?
I did not play Texas.